here's where I will say the positive directions are, and then let's go back to some of the challenges. But when I think about sustainability, about climate change, about the depletion of water resources, about the fact that we're a world community of 8+ billion people going to what could be 10.5 billion people, and the resources we need to allow those populations to grow and to have the kind of lifestyle we want, and the billions of people who will be driving cars, having microwaves, having laptops, and using more and more resources in a way that we've had the privilege of doing, the numbers don't add up. Can we sustain our world so my kids have the same future that I had and your kids do is very much in question. It is the first time in history where the next generation may have substantially less, not only monetary resources, but enough water, enough material goods, enough food to feed a world of 10 billion people. The exciting issues are that I would say over the last 5 or 6 years, the world has woken up that this is not only an environmental tree hugger issue of climate change, being, those environmentalists care about it, but not business and not the economy. Maybe scientists care about it, perhaps even national security professionals. But as National Grid at their board level, looking at these issues and acting and building models around it. And not only is National Grid, and I'm going to let Marcy talk about the formidable work that they're doing, and it is quite impressive, but we now see capital markets realizing that sustainability issues are issues about building an economy, not only protecting environmental virtues, as if that's not enough. Perhaps it should be. I just came, and it sounds pretentious, and you could all throw apples at me. I just came from the World Economic Forum in Davos, and it's a very elite place, only 2,500 corporate CEOs and yada, yada, yada. But let me tell you what I saw there that gives me hope, and that's been part of this, let's say, trend over the last 5 years. I mean, there is no place that is more of a hub of capitalistic leaders. No value judgment, just the leaders, the chieftains of industry from every part of the world. There were 29 climate change-related sessions. Every one of them was oversubscribed. People were waiting around the corners. There were 12 private dinners on the issue. We had nightcaps. At Davos, they start you at 7 in the morning at breakfast meetings, through meetings all day, then 400 cocktail parties, then dinners, then nightcaps, as if anyone has the endurance to go to all those things or wants to. But the message throughout, again, not from the head of Greenpeace and not from the head of National Wilderness, but from Coke and Pepsi, and we hear it from National Grid, is that they can't run a business anymore without looking at sustainability issues as a material financial risk issue and opportunity, and they're looking at ways, and they're in fact setting goals for integrating how to reduce their carbon footprint, how to reduce their water footprint, how to look at a sustainability issue as a fiduciary issue, an issue their boards need to look at as a compensation issue. So the trends on thinking about this and acting within corporate America, within financial markets, are getting better and growing. And that's an important piece. We have got to change this debate from climate change and regulations to regulate carbon about the economy or about job killing. This is about building a future economy.